Here comes the bride. For better or for worse. We'll live happily ever after. Till death do us part.
Hello and welcome to another 31 Days of Horror 2014 update. Toronto After Dark Film Festival is over, but I am here with the lovely Leslie for another review.
Yes, I'm not dead.
No, she's not dead. She was worried that you thought she was dead,
Yep.
but she's here.
Yes, I'm here.
she is here. This time we are going to talk about a film from 2008 called Sight.
Ugh.
But before I go into anything about Sight, Leslie has some thoughts.
Oh, you're making me go first?
Oh yeah.
No.
What do you think about Sight?
It was the stupidest movie ever made. No, like, show this, please.
Okay.
You can see this person is blind, okay? And that's apparently what you need to be to watch this movie. It's so bad. It's so bad. You waste however long it is, you don't get that time back. Don't watch this movie.
She didn't like it. Honestly, she's not far off. It's not a very good film.
No.
And you can't fault anybody except for the writer, director, cinematographer, did the music.
Pretty much anybody.
Oh, and he edited the film as well. Adam Ahlbrandt. Name may not sound familiar to you, but if you follow the horror film stuff and the low budget, DVD shelves at all, you may have seen Sight out there and passed it over because I mean, really, the cover doesn't really give you much. But you've probably seen Crossbearer, which has a picture of a guy essentially with a corn husk mask over his head, similar to The Town That Dreaded Sundown, or The Burnt House, or The Cemetery, I think was the last film he did. And that one, I think it's The Cemetery and The Crossbearer are the two ones that you'd probably recognize the most. I haven't seen any of them, though I will admit that I wanted to until I saw this movie. Now I'm not sure. Like, honestly, yeah. I'll give him credit. He's made a movie. I've not made a movie. He's got a DVD. I don't have a DVD. In that sense, he's done better than I have.
Not really.
No?
No, can I say one good thing about the movie?
Yeah.
Okay, I found one good thing.
One good thing.
The only thing that I liked was that they kind of explained things a little bit in the end. They did. They did. A little
Okay.
bit.
Well, that being said, do you want to give a synopsis of the film?
No.
No?
No, that's your job.
Oh, that's my job. Okay. So what is Sight about? Sight refers to essentially the main character who can see dead people. And he essentially has this fear that people think he's crazy and nobody takes him seriously. And I guess he's been living with it for quite a while. It's not really explained how long, but I'm guessing it's since he was a kid. Cause
yeah, that's what it seems like.
there are flashbacks in the film. So I'm guessing it was from a young age. But eventually he runs into this girl who, which is the one thing that I found really weird about this film, was just sort of how they meet. So he sees this dead person, and she's just sort of walking by, and the way that the scene plays out didn't really make any sense. But apparently she has the sight as well and can see, dead people. And so they spend essentially the evening talking to each other. And so he's now found a sort of kindred spirit. So he's sort of got the hots for this girl. And then, well, she disappears essentially.
Mm-hmm.
And he
Well, not right away.
well, essentially.
Not. You're kind of missing.
Well, I don't want to give the entire plot away, but
Okay.
she disappears, and he goes looking for her, and then certain things unravel. You learn about his history, about his family life. You learn about these other people that are involved. Was it her ex-boyfriend?
Yeah.
Who essentially seemed like a big goon. And such. It's really weird. It's not very well told. It's not very well explained. Why these people are even meeting up or finding each other doesn't seem plausible in my mind. Admittedly, I guess he's supposed to be needy, and that's why he sort of latches onto this, and he wants, but he doesn't come off needy. He comes off as very, I've been doing this for so long that it's everyday thing for me. And she doesn't come off at all like him.
No.
So, right off the bat, you're like, well, if she has this sight, why is she dealing with it? Well, she sees dead people, yet she has no problem? Right? Like, okay. He's completely schizo compared, like normal people can't relate to him whatsoever, and she comes off as well-dressed, very good-looking, prim, proper type person, and... Yeah. So, yeah, the movie plays out, things happen, yada, yada, yada. Eventually, if you make it that far, the film ends.
Finally.
But I wouldn't be surprised if you turned it off right at the beginning.
If you weren't there, I would know.
Yeah,
It
you
would have
probably
been
wouldn't
off.
have watched
Yeah,
it.
no, I wouldn't.
The one thing that I did like, which is really, really weird, because you're seeing these dead people, was in some of these flashback sequences, the actual ghosts kind of have, like, they looked really cool. Like, the actual design and stuff was, it was relatively spooky. I wouldn't say this film had any real scary portions to it, but these portions would be, I don't know, I would say they were probably the scariest parts where, he's a kid in bed and there's this ghost of some sort who's just coming over, who's got that really, the big open mouth and the eyes that are really dark and long and, coming to get him. But then the flashback ends and you're like, okay, I kind of wanted to see some ghost stuff going on here, but yeah, I don't know. Really, it's not a scary movie. It's got a long portions of it where it's just dialogue and they're just talking and there's no point to it. It doesn't move the story along. It almost seems like filler. And admittedly, you can see that he's trying to get some character development and trying to get this, especially when it's the two, the guy and the girl talking that whole night long. Yes, you want to get the relationship, you want to get some backstory from both of them, but there are better ways to do it than just having two people sitting down and talking to each other on camera.
And I didn't even find them, I just didn't like them.
No.
I don't know.
But that's all. I don't know if you're supposed to.
No, but I don't know if it's that I didn't like the acting or what, but I just found it, I found him kind of annoying for some reason.
Yeah, but well, he's a disturbed individual, right? So I wouldn't put it past him to be a little annoying. Like, he's not going to be normal. I don't care. If you see dead people, you're not going to be normal. I don't care. Like, unless it's a comedy and, you know, like The Frighteners, it's you shouldn't be. I don't know. If I was seeing dead people everywhere I went, I'd be freaked out, man. I don't care how normal it is. If you walk around a corner and there's somebody who's there and they've got half of their face removed, I would be a little disturbed about that. Especially if I wasn't expecting it.
Yeah, but I think it'd be more exciting. Like, he seemed boring to me.
Well, it might be at first, but I mean, think about it. He's been traumatized since he was a kid. I don't know. Either way, not to go in. You know what? We're not going to give this any more time. It's the site.
Oh, stop showing it.
Yeah. That's what I thought of it. Just toss it. Don't even bother. I don't care how much it's.
Don't watch it if it's free, even.
Yeah.
Just don't.
No.
Ugh.
No. It's a pass. Unfortunately, now I do have to watch the other movies he's done. I do. I'm curious. I want to see if he got any better.
Okay, you watch it, and then if something's better, then let me know. Because I don't want to waste it.
Especially Crossbearer. It looks like a slasher type thing. And the guy in
Do
the
they
mask
kill
can kill.
these people?
I
Because
don't
then
know.
I might like
I
it.
don't know. I don't know. One would hope. Before they make the time travel this shit. Like, have the guys from the new movies go back in time and kill these guys before this movie's ever made, and I'd be happy. Because then I'd get my time back.
Yep.
Oh well. You've been warned. That's the best I can do. Any last thoughts?
I think I've said what I needed to say.
Yeah. Alright guys, till the next video, take care. Have a good one.